Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful of the world. Wow, wow, wow. Today I'm Epon here from Malaysia. I'm so happy and excited to be a host for today. Welcome to our special coaching today. Dr. Maha will be guiding us how to do the business effectively. All right. With the motto today, how to win like Ferrari and how to live like our founder, Harry T. Welcome to all of you. I see so many people from around the world today. It's the second day for Hari Raya for the Muslim friend. I wish all of the Muslim friend happy Hari Raya, happy Eid Mubarak. All right. Today, the first day for the rest of my life. Today, I think today is the first session, coaching session, special coaching by Dr. Maha. Please stay tuned. Please get a cup of coffee and sit back and relax because now is the time for us. Now is the time for us to rock because the company already up to the surface now. 2 years already go up to gone already to 56 countries. Now today we are blessed, okay, to have Dr. Maha. But before I call him, I would like to call few people to share their feeling, how they feel about about today's business, because now it's the momentum is quite high, very high. Okay, so let me see who is around here. Let me call for. I think I would. They said the lady voice a better choice, none other than Mama Europe, Betty from Holland. Mama Betty, please unmute yourself and say a few words before I start the meeting. Mama Betty,
Hey,
little confidence. Diners Global.
Dennis Global, little confidence. Thank you so much, upon. Oh, I have a testimony to share, and it's a great one. Our product is doing miracles. There's a lady in Amsterdam. Last month, a friend called me that she had a stroke. Half of the body was being paralyzed. So the friend was asking me about my product. And I said, something, well, people have been using it and it helps. So why don't you try it? So first of all, I sent her to a center and then one AC guard. And I told her that because she got a stroke, if you take one in the morning and then one in the evening. And then within a week, the hand was more relaxed. She could walk. And then she was telling me that okay, she wants to stop her tablet. I said no, no, no. Your medication she has to take it because it doesn't have any effect of the product. But she said anytime she take her medication, then she get palpitation, so she stopped her medication. And what did she do? Now she has signed up wonderfully,
Wow.
and she's now on Rosenta and on AC Guard. So anyone who is here, I'm telling you, keep on sharing. I mean, our products are the best. It's such a wonderful testimony to hear somebody who couldn't walk. And then she's now walking and she has
Wow.
signed up. So if you are here, please, this is your opportunity. Use it yourself, have your own testimony, share more, you understand? And help. We are here to help people. We are not only here for money. If you are here for quick money, then you are in the wrong place. Because here we have confidence whilst we move on. So thank you very much, Epon, for giving it to me. Let us go about the confidence.
Wow, wow, so powerful the
Great
testimony.
testimony,
Wow,
yeah.
wow. I'm so happy and excited. I'm so excited to hear that, Betty. Wow.
Yeah,
Great,
that's,
great. All
that's
right.
wonderful.
Yes, I think it's a time for us to sit back and relax. As I said just now, get a cup of coffee and yes, brew, okay? Enjoy yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, coming together is beginning, keeping together progress, staying together is success. Success, the progressive realization of what the goals. What is your goals? Okay, now already April today, April the 1st today. So let's sit back and relax, sit back and look at your goal. What is your goal? Okay, how much have you achieved so far? Okay, it doesn't matter where we are from, what class we belong to, as long as better idea of doing something, there is no limit how far we can go. Dynasty Global is just an idea that already changed the life of many people. Now we present to you the person is going to guide us step by step how to do it effectively. The person I'm referring to is none other than my coach, your coach, the person who brought me to the business. Please welcome another than Dr. Ma. Dear Confidence Dynasty Global. Dr. Ma, over to you.
All right, Apon, thank you so much, Mr. Apon. Uh, Let me put myself in the middle. Okay, upon, am I very clear here? Can you all see me? Is upon, are you there?
Yes, yes, very clear, very clear. Yes.
Okay, very clear. You prefer me this way or you prefer me here, this way?
No, the other way, just now.
Just now, huh?
Ah,
All
this
right.
way. Yes, yes, this way.
Okay. Good day to all of you guys. And I welcome each one of you. What you all need to do for me, type in the chat column how many of you are here in this system. We call it DGWC Global Franchise System. The company is Dynas, no doubt. The products are powerful, no doubt. The system is powerful, no doubt. But we need a powerful system to move it, and that marketing system is what I provide. I'm a system provider since 2003. I'm in this industry for 40 years, but I've been providing company system since 2003. And normally companies pay me a retainer every month. For local companies, the retainers are different. For foreign companies, retainers are different. But since 2017, I've been doing it for the love of it, and I want to continue doing that. And very soon, I'm going to start a college or an academy, and the academy is going to be called Call, Call. What is Call? Today, to make money is going to be the easiest thing, guys. If you cannot make money, then you have not understood the system of the current AI world yet. And you don't have to be a monk to sell your Ferrari. Those are those days. Today, you can be a monk and you can still buy a Ferrari. And I'm going to teach you how to be like Ferrari, the highest income earner, a Dynas icon in Dynas. And how many of you want to earn like him? If you said yes, me, then you type I do. You type I do because I must have the right people in the right room for the right thing to happen. So can you all type I do? Betty, you can start typing I do. All right, keep typing, guys. Keep typing. Today is going to be very interactive. I normally like to be a facilitator more than a trainer. So don't see me as a trainer. Training is done by Coach Adi as a principal of DSAM. DSAM is not Direct Selling Association of Malaysia, but Dynas Success Academy of Malaysia. So we are the first company in Malaysia to have a successful academy. For that, I think the management deserves a round of applause, guys, because pandemic was an era where we were attacked by panic academy. But this time, structured academy. We are doing it the proper way. So I'm going to share with you how to do it the proper way, the best way, the dynast way. Okay, and you are going. You must whatever you do. I always train. Whenever I'm training in the classroom, I say if you want FUND, upon can you write this for me? If you want fun, FUND, fund. Okay, if you want fund, you must drop the D. Drop the D. Okay, upon can you write this? You need to follow me upon. Drop the D. Okay, so FUN, fun. If you don't know how to have fun, don't waste your time in Dynas. I repeat that. Every moment of now, the universe only looks how happy you are because that's the promise you made when you landed here as an avatar. Each one of us came here to be happy. And to be happy, you must have FU and fun. What is fun? Fun means firm. You must be very firm and you'll be made very unified and nature. When I'm very firm with myself, unified with myself, and very natural myself, only then I can have fun, guys. Do you all agree to me? Do you all agree to the statement that to have fun, I must be firm, I must be unified, and I must be natural? If you say yes, sir, yeah, I say somebody put yes, sir, okay, DH, all right, keep doing yes, all right? And then make sure that you have two of your team members here on your left and your right. Only then you'll get your power of Trinity. This is a very simple business, very powerful business. It's not a mind based business, it's not a body based business. It's a heart to heart, soul based business. So I must be convinced deep in my heart that this is the best business ever, ever, ever. So, in a scale of 1 to 10, scale of 1 to 10, how many of you feel that Dynas is 10 upon 10? If you say yes, then you say why? Okay, just put yes. Yes, just put yes. It's 10 upon 10. Okay, Betty put Y, yes, 10 upon 10. Okay. Now, once you consider this a 10 upon 10, then to match it, you also have to become 10 upon 10. So, many people say, I'm not getting the people, sir. Nobody's talking to me, sir. Why, sir? Because it's because of the sir formula. The sir formula is start it right. Upon, can you write this? Start it right. If you don't start it right, it will never be right. And for that, I would like to call upon Stephen Covey. Stephen Covey said, whenever you want to start it right, begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. What end? How do you want your life to end for you guys? You see, Dr. Maha, you are talking negative now. End. Why should I end my life? Every one of us have to end our life one day. Do you all agree? Nobody has got a permanent breath here. Okay? So, what is begin with the end in mind? When my body is lying down there, my breath is gone. I'm 63 now. It can happen to me when I'm 16. It could have happened to me when I was 61. It can happen to me when I'm 63. It can even happen to me anytime. Nobody is nobody is permanent. Before I continue, guys, I would like to take a moment of silence, all of us, because in Malaysia we had a very big bad gas explosion. I was supposed to buy a home in that place, but today almost 112 homes were affected, 112 people were affected, explosion, so many things happened. So let us take one moment of silence and wish all the souls who are involved in that, either victim or whatever. We say, God bless them, okay? So I'm going to share my slides now, but my slides are very simple today. I want you to be the most important person here, not Dr. Maha. Whenever you do something, you must make the guy in the mirror the most important person. The most important person. If the guy in the mirror is not the most important person for you, then you will always blame somebody else for your failure, but you will never ever give credit for them for your success. We always condemn someone for our failure. One hand pointing at them, but three fingers are pointing back at us. When the three fingers pointing back at you, the smallest one is actually your lightest energy that you and I have, which we cannot feel. In the ancient times, they try to weigh the body after the body goes off, the spirit goes off, to see whether before death, after death there is a difference or not, because it's so tiny, tiniest of the tiniest, and it can't even be. There's no weight for it. So that is the smallest. When 1 point you're one finger you're pointing another person, three fingers. The smallest one is actually your lightest energy, which you cannot see but you can feel. You cannot see, but you can feel. The second one is called your mind energy. The smallest one is your soul energy. The second one is your mind energy. Mind is whatever data you have accumulated until just now. Whatever message or ideas you have accumulated until just now. Some of you may not have seen me before. Some of you are seeing me for the first time. If I look like one of your teachers that you love, then you like my face. But suppose if you don't like that teacher and then the teacher pinched you, if I look at them, if I look like that guy, then you not like me immediately. Because we carry a lot of memories here and that triggers instantaneously. So, second, we call it mind, mental and intellectual dimension. The first one is source of universal light, SOUL. Okay, upon you can write for me as I'm talking. Source of universal light. And the second one is called MIND, mental and intellectual dimension. And the biggest one that you can see, I can see every day, is our BODY, body. And BODY is what you can see. So I'm 63. If I look 36, then I'll be the happiest person. But if I'm 63, I look like 103, 140, then I'll be the saddest person. So being youthful is our prerogative, guys. We should be youthful when we are youth. You should be youthful when you're old. That is our nature. That is our royal prerogative. So I have to be happy. I have to be youthful. How many of you want that? I am happy. I am youthful. Okay. So if you want that, then you're in the right place. Give yourself a tap on your back. When you want to clap for other people, you do like this. But you want to clap for yourself, tap on your back, guys. Always tap on your back. We always oversell another person, we undersell ourselves. That is the biggest problem. For me, it doesn't matter how many people sitting in this room. Doesn't really matter. Even one person sits here, I'll give you the same energy. Because you 16 can become 160, you 16 can become 1600 if you make a decision today. And the decision should be, I have a body, a very powerful body. My body belongs to me. We say my car, my house, my wife, my everything. Why don't we claim the body is mine? So my body is very important. And my body is very important because it belongs to me. So who should take care of the body? Not your neighbor's wife, not your neighbor's husband, not your neighbor's children. It should be you and you and you. And blame game is a dumb game. And today we have so much of mechanism to take care of our body, guys. I show you one of that. This is about 60 ringgit, Malaysian ringgit. We can check our breath, our everything here. We can even calculate our number of times we walked, everything. I just finished 10,000 steps. Okay, I completed 10,000 steps. You can see that almost 11,007 steps. This is only about 60 ringgit now, and the battery is so powerful. We charge the battery now it's about 71%. It can last for 1 week. So these are the things now we have available. That's why we call it wellness technology. Wellness technology. You can, the moment I can record, keep my measure, my performance, I need not worry about anything because I know who I am. I know what I want. So record keeping is very important. So today we have a lot of mechanism to do that. So this is the best time of the era, guys. I see the road system that's coming in KL now, mind-boggling. And I always tell my wife, for this at least we must still longer a bit. Why must we have to work so hard when the roads are so bad? We worked so hard when the transportation system was so bad. We worked so hard when we didn't have connectivity like this. Why must we die when others are enjoying it for our hard work? Why can't we continue living? I have Mr. Afzal here, who's 80 plus. I always tell him, sir, when I grow up, I want to be like you. I'm 63, he may be 83. I got 20 years more to catch up with him. So every time you see somebody older than you, always say, sir, when I grow up, I want to be like you. And that is how you look yourself, make yourself younger, and by making them younger and making them feel good. Okay, so can we do that? Are y'all with me? Are y'all happy to be here? If you're not happy, the door is outside there. You don't have to go out because your own home. Just sit down and enjoy, because they say the retaining of a message on Zoom is only 10 minutes or less than that. Because people start to walk here, walk there, they won't retain. Myself, I'm a classroom guy. I love to move around the class when I'm teaching, when I'm coaching. But during pandemic, I sat down in one bedroom, my home bedroom in a smaller place. And then I spoke to maybe almost 1 million people throughout the pandemic. And people got no choice but sit down to listen. If you listen, LISTEN upon, without a list of 10. Many people come and listen, they got a list of 10 things in their mind, and then their mind is full of the 10 things, they won't listen with their heart. And that's why they don't get anything. Oh, Dr. Maha knows only to talk. But why you are not listening? Because you got so much in your mind, you got no time to listen with your heart. As a man thinketh in his heart, they say it in the scriptures. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So unload all your list of 10 and listen, guys. Listen, I saw Utumba coming here. Utumba was in Malaysia for almost 10 years or 11 years or 12 years. I can't remember. But when I met him first time, and during the same system that I'm talking to you, I asked him only one thing, Mr. Utumba, if I were to open up a business here in Malaysia, just like how you open up, how much capital will I need? He said, about 200,000 to 300,000 ringgit, sir. I said, okay. Then how much must I pay every month rental for that to maintain that business? He said about 15,000, sir. Rental, electricity, water, staff, and all that. I said, okay. Now, what will be a take home be after I paid everything? How much your net take home be? You say maybe 3,005 to 4,000, sir. What if I give you a business which will cost you a friction of the dollar? If it is about 300,000, I'm going to tell you it's only about friction of the dollar. Malaysian ringgit, 3,780. What if I tell you that's the amount? What if I tell you for the 3,780, we give you a franchise system? And in the franchise system, you can make passive income every day. And you need not even have 15,000 paid to maintain that. And then you can get products of value to take care of your health, Mr. Utumba. And I gave him a sample you see, whenever I do a presentation, I always carry a sample. And I gave Mr. Utumba one sachet of the product then, and then one to cleanse his stomach, like our um, moons and suns and moons. Suns will remove your toxic in the morning. Moons will remove the toxic at night. I gave him something like that. So you see, I'm giving you a franchise, a friction of the dollar. It's only about 3,780 ringgit. Maybe here now it's 840 USD. Then you can take this franchise anywhere in the world. If you buy a franchise in Malaysia, say McDonald's, it could be about 2.5 million. But you only can have one place. If Utumba was staying in a place called Seri Kembangan, I like to poke Mr. Utumba so that he'll come back to Malaysia. I was in Pavilion the other day. I said, Utumba, you know where I am? He said, where's your favorite place? Pavilion. So you see, you can have in one spot, but you can't have in many spots. But I'm giving you something with a friction of a dollar. You can have it anywhere in the world. Borderless, seamless, and it just costs you a friction of a dollar. Then you are given products to take care of your health. And that product is equivalent to the value or more than what you're paying in. How do you like that, Mr. Utumba? I asked him. Of course, I love that. And then he followed the system 100%. Then today he is back in Lagos, and he is very happy there. And that because he made his decision. So end of this game plan today, listening to me speaking, you just have to make one decision. Yes or no. No, maybe. You see, God likes only two things. Either you're a good person or a bad person, not an ugly person. What is good person? In Malay, we say, buat baik berpada-pada, buat jahat jangan sekali. Always do good. Always do good. Always do good. Never do bad. But never be ugly. Ugly means bad guy trying to be good and showing off being good. This system doesn't want that, guys. If you're good, you're good. And then how to attract the two people? Always tell the universe, like what John Kennedy said, ask not what the country can do for you. What can you do for the country? You must tell the universe, I'm very serious. I'm like Mr. Utumba now. I don't have 250,000 ringgit. I don't have 100,000. I don't have 300,000. I don't have 1 million. But I can afford the 3,750 ringgit or the 840 USD. I can afford that. But I will come in that. That is the first decision you make. Second decision you make, that you will take the product seriously. You consume the product. Why Dr. Maha is younger than what he was before? Some people say, Dr. Maha, you look much younger than when you're pandemic. Yes, because I take the product seriously. For me, I will never go into business where they will say investment game, money game, this game. I don't go for that game. I go for a game where I can play with myself, for myself, by myself. I enjoy the product. How do I enjoy the product? I use the product, I feel the product, I share the business. I never come and teach you anything. That's not my job. I'm not a teacher. I'm not even a trainer. I'm not even a coach. I'm not even a mentor. Then what are you, Dr. Maha? I just tell you what I do with the business. If I take the product, I tell you I take the product. If I talk to people, I tell you I talk to the people. Because that's what you need to do. Whose life is this? My life. Whose life is the other side there? Your life. So your life is in your hands, my life is my hands. And never blame anybody if you fail in this game. So the previous game, I sponsored myself. In this game, I allowed someone to sponsor me because that person is heading our academy. And that person is Coach Adi. He is our head of our academy. And I like an academy to be alive in Malaysia. And this is the first time a company has come up with an academy. The first academy was created in the world, not in Malaysia, not in US, but in India. There is an institute for network marketing in Pune. And Dynast Global is the first company to do that. So I thank Coach Adi for coming up with the idea, Dynast Success Academy. So let us give them a round of applause for that, guys. First company to have an academy. What does the academy do? The academy will coach you, will guide you, will teach you how to use the system well. And W. Clement Stone, US, one of the most powerful trainer, he said, you and I are a system that will never fail. How can God create a system that will fail, guys? He is the greatest of all greatest things. He will never create a system that will fail. So, upon, can you write this for me? Number one, I am a system. I am using a system. What is a system? Save yourself time, energy, and money. You see, today there are 18 people here from 18 different countries or more than that, but I'm talking to different parts of the world right from my home. I don't have to travel. I have not even traveled a single bit to Africa to do this business, nor did I go for the previous business during pandemic. I've got almost 60,000 members worldwide. I've never been to Africa. I've never been to Papua New Guinea. I let the company guys to do that. I only speak with my heart to touch another heart. Doesn't matter where the heart is. If you can do that, then you can take this franchise to anywhere in the world, guys. Today, I have a franchise holder, Miss Betty in Netherlands. I have a franchise holder, Mr. Utumba in Africa. I have a franchise holders in various parts of the world. So this is what I'm going to guide you. This is what I'm going to coach you. So number one, you are your system. Save yourself time, energy, and money. Number two, the company is a system. Number three, the product is a system. Number four, the system is a system. So when you work with a system, you never fail, guys. What does a system will do for you? When you purchase the packages, whether you buy the platinum package, where you're getting a complete entrepreneurship package. Platinum is the one that gives you the complete use of the system. That means 100% franchise. And then it will give you product equivalent to the value. And we have, now I'm going to talk about that one product that I don't have to, now I'm using this as a reading glass. I don't have to use my normal glass, which I bought when I was in Dubai. Before I went to Dubai, I bought a glass about 3,000 ringgit. Now the optician told me not to use the specs anymore after 1.5 years using Rosenta. Why? Because my astigmatism from 350 has gone to 50. And then I can drive my car without my glasses at night also. Number two, he said normally my people like my age, 63, there'll be a droop here and my eyesight will go down. And then I have to go for cataract operation and all that. He said yours is getting stronger, all because of Rosenta. So now, how to use Rosenta? Once you buy the platinum package, you can make a choice of the products. Rosenta is the one that will keep you centralized. How does it keep you centralized? Upon, can you write this for me? Balance, balance, balance. Comes from the ancient culture. This culture of balance comes from ancient times. Don't name it India, don't name it anywhere. Even Africa could have come from anywhere. What is balance? If I take something of carcinogen, anything that I have to burn is carcinogen, is cancerous. Then I need to have something anti-carcinogen. That means I need to have Mother Nature's balance. So we have Rosenta, a Bulgarian rose that Romans use, the gladiators use. That's why I call our team gladiators. Gladiators means they go naturally to fight, voluntarily to fight, and then when they go to fight, they take the rose and go, Bulgarian rose. So we took from the phytoplacenta of the rose, and then you just have to put under the tongue. One sachet a day will keep you at bay. Bay means what? Not Baywatch. You'll keep you to be happy, to be kapidim, we call it. One sachet. And one sachet is for wellness, guys. And I always talk about wellness. 2 days ago, I met someone. I went for a networking session, and then they didn't allow me because I didn't bring my spouse. I said, okay, fair enough. Because if I had got in with my spouse, I would have I need to be investing 150,000 is him. So I met two guys outside there. We had good time. And then I said, thank God our spouse never made us a mouse. Because when he said, no, if you go in also, you'll become mouse, because they would have insisted investing 150,000. Then he asked me, what am I doing? Then I said, what's your name? I said, Dr. Maha. He said, are you a medical doctor? I said, no, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm a wellness doctor. He said, how? I said, my guru is Dr. Deepak Chopra, who speaks with Oprah Winfrey, who I've been following for the last 30 years. He's a medical doctor for cardiologists who travel from Delhi. He has got a wellness center in San Diego. So he taught us the seven spiritual law of success. Please get that book, guys. The seven spiritual law of success. Upon, can you write that? Seven spiritual law of success. And I've been following his wellness teaching for the last 30 years. And when I was in Panama in 2015 for a convention, when I was in Panama, his assistant, Mr. Subramaniam, came and told me the power of coffee, power of cells, power of so many things. So I follow his teachings. I'm a wellness guru. I'm a wellness doctor. What is a wellness doctor? 100 years ago, Thomas Edison said, the doctors of the future will not will use natural things to take care of you for prevention. So prevention is better than cure. So wellness means prevention, guys. Why pay more for sickness when I can pay less for wellness? That's our tagline. Upon, can you write? Why pay more for sickness? Why pay more for sickness when I can pay less for wellness? If I'm going fast, stop me. If I'm going slow, push me. But don't go out and tell, I don't understand what Dr. Maha speaks. That's only guys who don't listen will tell such things. I always speak very clearly because I'm trained and coached by a Dallas speaker, Zig Ziglar, who speaks faster than me. Okay? If you don't understand us, you can always write down that, Dr. Maha, I don't understand this. Dr. Maha, I don't understand that. Okay? Because it's not a classroom for me to come and touch you and this you. I only can deliver. If you listen with your heart, you will receive what I'm sharing with you. So blame game is a dumb game. Nobody can make you a failure. Nobody can make you a success. Only the guy in the mirror, man in the mirror. Okay, so one sachet will keep the man happy. One sachet will keep the man's wife happy. One sachet will keep the family happy. Why? Every morning you can get up with a breath on. No breath. In Hindi we say hangama ho gaya. That means there will be a crisis. What crisis? Because you got no breath. Why crisis for you? You don't know what happened, but your family will be around you crying. You don't want that to happen, then take one sachet a day, every day, guys. Dr. Maha, I cannot afford it. Then don't come into a business, don't do the system. Go and work hard and get the money, then come in. If you cannot come in the platinum package, go for the second package. You cannot come with the second package, go for the third package. You cannot come with the third package, go for the fourth package. You cannot come with the fourth package, sit down and ask yourself, how long are you going to give yourself, your family, your generation the same excuse every time? What is rich, guys? RICH. The moment I'm born, I can exercise my right to change. RI means right. CH means change. Rich people exercise their right to change. Poor people pass on opportunity repeatedly. Every time somebody comes and gives you something, oh, this one cannot be done. What will people tell? What will this guy tell? What my neighbor will tell? What will my auntie tell? And then every time you give power to them, and then you don't give power to yourself. Rich people, the moment they see they don't even have money, they're going to borrow money first. If someone comes and offers them McDonald's, first time to open a McDonald's in a place, then they go to McDonald's, ask how much is it? McDonald's will tell 2 million. Then they say, I don't have the money. Then go and find the money and come. I'm not going to give you free. So they will go to a bank and then they go and borrow and everything. They will come with the money. That's what rich people will do. I like one of our leaders, one of my fellow leader. We call him Tycoon. And he always, when he does the presentation, he will always ask the people, Mr. Nasoha Tycoon, what will he ask people? Who must take this big package? The 3,780 package, who must take? Everybody will say the rich people take, people got money take. He said, no, why make the rich richer? Poor people must take because you want to be rich. So if you give excuse and then when Deepavali comes or Raya comes or festival comes, your house has got the most fireworks. Fireworks are very expensive, guys. So you give excuse for good things, but you don't give excuse for the things that you burn your money. So this is something you have to answer yourself, for yourself, by yourself. Don't ask your neighbor, don't ask anybody, don't even ask your spouse. Because today your spouse will say no. The same spouse, seeing the neighbor going to flying everywhere, will say, Dad, I told you, you are not good for nothing. But if you say, I wanted to do last time, why you stopped me? I said, I didn't say you don't do. You didn't want to do. So that's why I stopped you. You see, guys, people can say anything, but it's you the one who make the decision. I remember a story, a real thing that happened. A father was raising a child, spending a lot of time with the child. Then the neighbor was every time away from the home. And then the boy will come and say, how come the father is not at home? How come you're taking care of me? How come the father is not at home? I don't know. And then one day the father took the neighbor children all to overseas travel and then bought big cars, everything. Then the son came back home and told, hey, dad, the other guys are traveling and all that. Yes, son, because I spent my time taking care of you. I was at home. I was a good dad for you. That dad was going away. Then the son came out and told, yeah, you're lazy and you're making me as an excuse. Guys, children, when they are young, they don't know what you're doing. And it is your duty to do that for the children. Your responsibility. The moment I become a father, I am responsible for my child. I like my partner in India, Mr. Aloha Kumar will say the triple R. First R is if you play a role, you must know what's your responsibility and what's the reward you're going to get for that. If I created a baby, the baby came depending on me. As a father, it's my responsibility. I cannot say it's my wife's responsibility. I cannot say my neighbor's responsibility. My responsibility to take care of my children. And I must work to give the best for them. So I give you one good reason. If you have a child, many people say, I want to do the business, but I have a child, I cannot do the business. Whenever I'm doing the presentation, I will say, I have a child, I must do the business because I have a child. Some people will say, I don't have a car, Dr. Maha, I cannot do the business. Then I will say, I don't have a car, I must do the business. Convert your excuse to reasons, guys. Is every time you give excuse, the universe will not like you. And that's why the universe makes your neighbor richer than you. So you want to love thy neighbor, first you be rich first. And platinum package, the best package to start. Then take care every day, one rosenta under your tongue to keep your system balanced. How will a system be balanced? Your breath comes in singular line. The moment your breath comes into you when you get up in the morning, we call it like a train, ingala pingala, they call it in the ancient times. One breath will come and remove your toxic from your body and then remove all your data until yesterday and send to the 9 planets. There are no data carried here, guys. You cannot be carrying Twin Tower here. You cannot be carrying Canyon Games here. You cannot be carrying Elephant Hall here. It's only images come here. But the data goes to the 9 planets. It will travel to the moon. Moon will disperse to the 9 planets. We call it Akasha records. How is done? Don't ask me. Look how your computer is working. None of the information the computer is giving, ChatGPT is giving, is in your computer. It's in somewhere else. Same concept here. So the moment the first breath comes, it removes yesterday's information. It takes all the data away. Nothing is in your head. Only your cells on your head. Next, what it will do? It will give you fuel in the morning. We call it suns. So what must I do? I must get up and go and see the sun morning. And then I must feel the sun. And the sun has got 5 rays. Oh, sorry, 7 rays. The 7 rays of the sun will give you 5 proteins that you need for the day. But how many of you touch your heart, cross your heart, and tell how many of you get up before the sun rises? You look at the birds, you look at the cockerel, you look at everything, they will get up before the sunrise. They'll have an orchestra before the sun rises. But many of us, we go back late, we sleep late, we wake up after the sun rises. There's no 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. club. If you want to become successful, you must belong to 5 a.m. club. And first sun must touch your face. When the morning first sun touches your face, we call it Usha. In Malay, we call it Usaha. In Malay, we call it Usaha. And that's why in Malay they say Raj in, the king in me, and Usaha, Rajin dan Usaha. The morning sun, the dawn sun will give me power. The evening sun will give me power. When these two suns give me power, I will become connected with myself in my like self. If you cannot do that, then we have a second product called urbanism. You see, when you grow up in the village, when you grow up in the small villages and all that, you don't have that issue at all. Why? Because trees around you, a lot of oxygen around you. And then you can see this, many of us, we play in the sun, we play in the rain, we do everything. When it comes to city life, urban life, we are always at home. We are always going to the gym inside. We are going to football inside. Nobody plays outside now anymore. That is why they give you the urbanism. One in the morning called suns, red color. The night one is moons. So this will balance your system with the nature. So my seven energies within me, the seven organs within me, one straight line is taken care by Rosenta. Rosenta. That means my rotaries in my cells will rotate very eloquently, very smoothly, and all my cells will be very happy. And Malay, we say cell aman. That means the cells are very happy. Selamat. That's why you come to Malaysia, we say selamat pagi. You go to Philippines, they say selamat. You go to Indonesia, we say selamat. That means the cell aman. Cell is happy. The cell is happy when it gains the sun rays. There are 7 rays of sun, 7 organs in the system. So each will combine together, failing which is absorbed by the plants. And all the rose plant here, one of the most powerful. If you go to India, even the first Prime Minister of India always have a red rose planted on this thing. They say it's for the Lady Mountbatten, whatever it is, he likes rose. So if you want ROSE upon, write this for me. If you want ROSE, okay, R means what? Real, on, soul energy. I am real, I'm on soul energy. Then you take Rosenta in the morning. Then urbanism will give you connection with the universe. Then we have another powerful product before I go to coffee. And that product, I was praying for it. Even in India, they were praying for it. Even in Indonesia, they were praying for it. Why? It's something that prevents diabetic coming to you. Why do people get diabetic, guys? It's called autoimmunity syndrome. Autoimmunity means your immunity must be balanced always. Too high is not good, too low is no good. Immunity must be always be balanced. Most of us having autoimmunity disorder. That means I take too much of vitamins, too much of everything, and also not good. I must have balance. That's what our ACE gut will do for you. There are 5 guys taking care of your coastal gut, and the 5 guys take care of your immunity. I am unity, immunity. So ACE gut is a very powerful product to take care of your immunity. Don't worry about selling this to diabetic patient. That's not your work. You're not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. Dr. P.S. Raj will help you on that. Don't worry about selling the urbanism to people to go thin. I don't worry whether I'm fat or thin. I'm not bothered about that. Don't worry about selling Rosenta to other people. Focus on the guy in the mirror and make sure the guy is happy. Once you are happy, once you are the original product, people ask you, how come Dr. Maha, you're always happy? Rosenta. How come Dr. Maha, you're always energetic? Urbanism. How come Dr. Maha, you're always not worried about diabetic? I have ACE guard. That's how we talk about a product, guys. Oh, I sold to the guy. Somebody asked me, Dr. Maha, do you have testimony or not? I say, you're looking at one. What do you mean? I say, I'm the testimony. If anything you do and you testify with by showing them, people will join you, guys. What you do speaks so loud, I can't hear what you say. This is a German saying. What you do speaks so loud, I can't hear what you say. You tell your son, your children, don't lie, don't cheat. Somebody calls the home, then they say, upon calling you, or tell him I'm not at home. Children will see what you do, not what you say. Okay, what you do speaks so loud, I can't hear what you say. Don't cheat means don't cheat. Okay, don't lie means don't lie. Your name can be one, but don't lie. Okay, lie means low in energy. So don't lie to anybody. And use the product means use the product. And that is what you must do, guys. Use the product, feel the product, share the business. So Rosenta to take care, centralize your system. Ace got to take care of my side of my system. And urbanism, because I'm an urban guy now, then I tell you the Ace Brew coffee, my favorite. Even now, I feel like having one because it has got NMN. NMN is very, very important for people like me. I'm 63 years old. What does NMN do? There is NMN in Rosenta. There is NMN in urbanism. There is NMN in Isgard. There is NMN in all our products. NMN, it takes care of your youth, guys. Long time ago in 2004, there was a library, moving library ship that came from Germany, and the book title was Super Life, Super Living, and I bought the book. The first page in the book itself is a Japanese proverb. Old age came knocking to me. Old age came knocking my door, and I said I'm not at home. Old age came knocking my door, and I said I'm not at home. All of us have to grow old, guys, but NMN will keep you youthful. Growing old, you can, but make it graceful. Okay, you can be older, but make it graceful older. So when I'm gracefully older, I will enjoy my life better. I won't be a burden to anybody. The last thing I want to be is a burden for anyone. The last thing I want to do is stop anyone's growth. In this system, the universe will watch all that. So the products part I've covered for you because that's the first P. If you want a good company, the first P you must have is a personality. Who is managing the company? Who is operating the company? Who's running the company? The first P is very important. And that first P now, you can see for yourself. The company started in 2023, somewhere in March 2023. It's now 2025, March. We're going into March now. Or are we already in March? We're already in March. Okay, going into April. Things are moving so fast. 1st of April, yeah. Things are moving so fast, guys, so fast. So within this 2023 to 2025, 2 years, the company has already gone into 30, 40 countries. They're not just saying it, that's a fact. Many companies can make a claim, but they cannot back up. And you can see the crowd in a French-speaking country. And they have to, when we went to Bali, and all of us have to listen to the French guy speaking, and then they have to use one guy to translate. That guy had to stand for 2 hours just to translate to French guys. The company will value you if you bring volume for the company. That's company's problem. But I will value myself if I bring value to myself. That's your problem. So you want the company to do good for you, don't bother about what the company is doing. Bother what you are doing for the company. And the company will give you, because this is network marketing system. You do, you get. You don't do, you don't get. So don't question the company if the company is already 2 years, because they already gone now above underground. You see, the P personality is the company's founder, and he has Mr. Harry T. And I know him for 7 years. And he's a guy who will fight to get what you want. He's a fighter. I've been working with him closely, and I know what kind of fighter he is. And then the first stage in every company, startup company, whether it's network marketing company, whether it's this company or that company, the first stage is called underground. Never go and join a company which is underground, guys. As they come, they can go because you're underground. That's the that's the seed stage. You can't even dig and see whether the seed is growing or not. Always allow the company to grow to the second stage. So when I came in as a speaker to the company in November 2023, they already had about 100 people qualifying to go to Maldives. This morning I came out from the hotel where I stayed with my wife to celebrate our 35 years wedding anniversary, and I saw a lady coming out with a child, looked like an Indian lady. I said, "Are you a Tamil?" She said, "No." I said, "Which country are you from?" Maldives. So I remember the day I spoke to the company as a speaker. I am a professional speaker, and they pay me for speaking. When I go anywhere, they pay me for speaking, guys. When I'm talking here, I don't charge you anything. Why? Because it comes from my heart. So you must do this business from your heart and nowhere else. Your soul is residing in your heart. It's not residing in your head. It's residing in your heart. So what you need to do is take the product seriously, and then worry not about the company, because we got a good personality and already proven, gone to fantastic companies, even French speaking companies. That's why I said, I want you all to be like Ferrari. Don't worry about buying Ferrari first. Be like Ferrari of Ivory Coast. Then you can enjoy your life like Harry. That is my assurance to you. Okay. Now, 21 of you are here, maybe more, sitting down with your team and watching. Doesn't really matter for me. But one of you see this the right way, 1,000 lives will change. I repeat that. One of you see this the right way, 1,000 lives will change. Don't worry of taking notes. If you are taking, good for you, because we are recording this. Just listen with your heart. Listen with your heart. Let the system take over you. Okay. Now, what did I say? Somebody now, I'm going to take a glass of water. Upon, can you just take a short while? Get someone to summarize what I said. Maybe Betty or someone you pick up and then ask them to summarize. Over to you, Mr. Upon.
Wow, thank you, Dr. Maha, for such a wonderful sharing today. Yeah, Doctor, want to rest for a while, take a sip of water.
I'm going to take coffee.
Maybe
Coffee. Ace brew.
coffee, ace brew, yes, ace brew coffee. Yes, let me call anybody here. Let me see. Maran from New Zealand. No, so Australia. Maran, are you there? Let me see. Let me see. Maran, are you there? Maran, let me make you as co-host. Dr. Ma, I couldn't make him as co-host. Maran from Australia.
I made him a co-host. Upon.
Yeah, Maran from Australia.
Hi, Upon. Thank you.
Hi, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, the floor is yours. Summarize
thank you,
whatever Dr. Ma said.
thank you, Dr. Maha. There was mind-blowing and eye-opening information that you just shared. Uh, even my sleep is already gone now after hearing your message. Thank you
What
very
time?
much.
What time is in Australia now?
Same time, same time.
Okay, go
The
ahead.
same time, huh?
3 to 11. 3 minutes
Okay.
to 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah. So, thanks a lot, Dr. Maha. It was really a wonderful message that helps me to move forward and take it to another level. So thank you to Diners Global Deal with Confidence. Thank you, Epon.
All right, thank you, Mon. Thank you, thank you. You have experienced the the power of placenta, right? You shared the other day. Wow, good.
Yes,
Yes,
correct.
yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
still working and still
good,
consuming it.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay, who
thank
else?
you.
Betty, you want one? You want one more round? Any? Oh, let me see. Anybody else around? Hi, Betty. The floor is yours, please.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Maha. You are really a speaker because anytime you come in, you prepare so much to give us all. And in fact, I really appreciate it because where I am, there's nothing which is free. But anytime you said, whatever you give it to us, the universe will give it to you. One thing we always say that you started right. We have the end in your mind, your goal, why you are in here. You understand? The reason I'm here is that I have to make it to help other people. So I have my end in my mind and have to start it right. And the fact is that anytime we come down here, Dr. Maha really prepared and then give us what I always say that it's what golden nuggets and it's all free of charge. So Dr. Maha, thank you so much because the system itself is very good. So if we start it right, you by all means make it right. So thank you so much, Dr. Maha. Thank you, everyone, for giving such a chance.
Okay,
That
okay.
is the power of confidence.
Thank you, Betty. So are you ready to pass back to Dr. Ma? Dr. Ma is ready to take us off to the sky now. Dr. Ma?
Upon, can you see this?
Yeah. Are
Okay.
you ready to take off? Yes.
Guys, I like to always use an aeroplane whenever I'm doing my talk. Why aeroplane? Because aeroplane needs the pressure to take off. Whenever you are doing this business, your taking off is very important. You must study it right. The fuel in the aeroplane, the jet fuel or kerosene, is only used a lot when it's taking off. And worry not, after once it's on the air, it goes on autopilot. And the pilot will even come and talk to you. But when the flight is taking off, it uses most of the fuel. So the first 30 days is very, very important from the day you make your decision. Many people, they fail in this business because they don't make a decision in the first place. And because they don't make a decision, they cannot have the determination. Okay, upon write this the 3D for me. First, decision, whether you're in or whether you're out. You must be 100% in or 100% out. No in between. Why I like to work with the white people, or why I like to work with the Americans and all that, they will say yes or no. They won't say maybe. You know, when I was young, I went to do cold calling in an expatriate's house. I got a guy. His name is Ravi, my fellow networker. Upon knows him, cousin of Charles Martin. He was a Malaysian cricketer player. Today is actually staying in Australia as a professional cricketer, same age as me. So when we were 19 or 22 years old, he said, every time we go to the poor people house, we only sell a little bit. Why not we go knock doors on a very rich people's place? Somehow or other, we managed to speak to the security guard to allow us to go in. And it's one of the first condominium concept in Malaysia. And we were there. I tell you what, every home that we knock the doors, and most of them are Germans. Betty knows how Germans will behave. They never even let us inside. They slammed the door at us. There was only one house that allowed us to go inside. And that person offers us coffees, cookies, and all that. Why? He was the brother of our leader in the business. It is an MA business. So the brother of the leader allowed us inside because he pitied us. But none of the whites allowed us to talk to them, because if they are not interested, they won't even let you see them. But Malaysians, what we will do, they will allow us to come in now. They will give us coffee. They will give us tea. When it comes to making decision, they will have to ask the mother, grandmother, father, and everything. Then they will ask us to come tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Then we waste a lot of time. So my decision whenever I'm presenting to something, how do I open the case, close the case? You see, I always say nothing moves unless someone sells something. The first S upon write this triple S before the D. The first 3D is you make a decision, you will get a determination. What is determination? Keep on keeping on. Nothing will stop you. That's determination. Then there only comes the next one, domination. You dominate the presentation. You must be a dominator of the event. That's why we call ourselves dominators. Okay? So you must have a decision, you must have a dedication, decision, and determination, then domination. Whatever you do must dominate. Now, what is triple S? Nothing moves unless someone sells something. You see, the rich people, they have ideas, they sell the ideas, they make the money. Poor people, they don't talk about ideas, they always talk about common, they are very common and plain because they complain. They complain about everything under the sun. Then that's why they remain common and plain. And no ideas will come to you if you are always like that. The moment you make your decision, the moment you get up in the morning, ideas must flow to you. When I get in the morning, why I get excited? Every morning, ideas coming. Today, I write it down in Facebook, I write down everywhere, and TikTok is a very powerful place for me now. So, idea selling. So, how do I call a person when I want to see the person? Recently, my company Dynas has come up with an idea, and this idea has been tremendous interest to quite a number of people, and some of them like you. And all I need about 5 to 10 minutes to present this idea to you. Whether it's going to be benefit to you or not, only you can be a sole judge. Can I see you on Monday or Tuesday? Always have a selling for an idea. And then once you see them, present them the idea. So you have to be selling first. Next, what do you do? Once you buy the idea, you sponsor them. What is a sponsor? A sponsor is in Latin means spondere, one who helps. Supposing Betty wants to send a daughter to college or university. A daughter wants to become a doctor. And from young, Betty has built in the dream of her becoming a doctor. The time the child wants to go to the university, Betty got no money. Betty cannot tell the daughter, I got no money, forget about your dream. Betty has to walk back and borrow to get a sponsor for her. So she will either go to the bank or go and borrow money to sponsor the child. That is what we mean by sponsoring a person in the system, guys. They are not here because they need you. They are here because you need them. Always remember that. You sponsor them to help them, not they help you. Why the universe don't want to send people to you? Oh, because of them, I'm going to go up. Because of them, I'm going to make commission. I'm going to make this. The moment you tell like that, the universe will never send you people. So sponsor means I help them. So first you sell the idea. Second, you sponsor the person. Third, what do? You service the person. What kind of service? When they call, help them. They're calling you because they need help. And Bakiem and I are known for that. And whenever people call my house, our department is two. For people and problems, they call me. For products and points, they call Bakiem. Once we were in Switzerland at the top of the mountain, somebody called for points, we delivered immediately, and then they even told the founder. These people, whenever they are in the mountain also, they take care. Not because we want their business, because that is what we do, guys. That is service. That is service. Okay? So 3S, very important. Sell an idea, sponsor the person, service the person. And the system wants you to do only for two people. One on the right, one on the left. Why people fail in this business? 7 accounts, 14 accounts, 20 accounts, 30 accounts. That's why they fail. You just need one account and give your heart in that account and then sponsor one on the left, one on the right. If you have more money, then you bring in the triangle, one yourself, two your family members, then bring in the people. You can do that. But I always recommend just go for one account, good enough. Then the universe will send you two people the moment you are ready. Now, how to be ready, that's what I'm going to share with you now. Somebody Tokyo joined. Wow, fantastic. Okay. So let me. Upon you must tell me whether you can hear it now.
Yeah, now
Sound? Can I louder?
I can hear you.
No,
see
can
the
you hear the sound from the? Wait,
Oh, not yet. No
Oh.
sound yet.
Okay, okay.
No
Can you
sound.
hear?
No, not yet.
No.
Yeah. Maybe you have put the sound in.
Okay, never mind.
No sound.
A cup of life. Let me put a mute. Wait, Just give me a minute. Yeah. Okay. Let me now. Wait. Just give me a minute, guys. I just mute this, guys. Okay, my other computer is giving me some issues. I will mute the thing. Guys, very simple. All you need to do is make a decision to start it right. And once you start it right, you're ready to do, then just call on the people. The first 30 days of your business is take the product and then call the person. How do you call the people? List down 100 names that you know, your family members, your friends, your relations, your Facebook, anywhere. And how do you handle Facebook? Talk to 3 people that you have been regularly chatting. Don't go and do public marketing first because there'll be a commoner there. Go and get 3 people that you check regularly, and then you ask them one question. Have you heard of Dynas? Have you heard of Dynas Global? All they will say, is it a chemical company? Is it that company? That means they have not heard anything yet. Then he said, if you are interested, give me your WhatsApp number. I'll send you some information. Nowadays, you don't have to do a lot of presentation, guys. Everything is in the link. And Coach Ari has done a very good job in Dynas Access Academy, where you can get PPT in any language you want. You have everything, just one button. So we have all that for you. All you need to do is use it. And then send to at least 3 people a day, if you're Facebook, into their personal messenger, not public places first. Because if you send to public, they'll see you like a normal person, then they won't treat you seriously. Number 2, 3 feet rule. Upon, can you write this for me? 3 feet rule. What is 3 foot rule, guys? Whoever I see, I talk to them. Whoever I see, I talk to them. And how do I talk to them? If I'm in the lift, I say hi, I smile at them. The word smile means see me, I love everyone. This is a people business. We need people in our business. So I need to get a list of names, either within or without. So if I have the family members, we call it the natural market. I list down all the names of my family members. If I don't have the family members, then I will definitely want to work on the 3 feet rule. Anyone that I see within 3 feet of me, I'll talk to them. How do I do that? In Chinese, they say, if you cannot smile, don't open a shop. Smile is very important. And the moment I see them, I smile. Whether I see them in the leaf or anywhere, I smile at them. And then I will ask something that is common between me and them. If a child is coming, even better, I say, hi, what's your name? I'll play with the child. Everybody likes the child to be treated well. So these are the way you need to connect with people in the heart, guys. Connect heart to heart. So if I am going into a public office or what, suppose if I'm going to a EPF, Employment Provident Fund, or if I'm going into income tax, then if I meet the guy, ask him which department are you in, and he will tell me a department. I don't even have to remember the number. So I quickly take a small notebook I have, write down Ali, income tax, payment department. So next time when I want to call, I list the name and then I call the department. Can I speak to Ali, please? And then I say, hi, Ali. We met on the lift the other day. Remember me? So this is how you connect with people, guys. If you are in this business, 30 days, your job is to connect with people, connect with people, connect with people. And connecting with people is with the right question and the right answer. They will give, not you give. And all you need to do is get a 5 minutes or 15 minutes of time to present to them. Presentation cannot be done on the phone. Presentation cannot be done we cannot see them. If you can do them, Zoom, fantastic. Like now I'm talking to Zoom, you can see me, I can see you. We can interact just like we being each other, seeing each other. Okay, if I'm within the vicinity, within the places, I go and meet them personally and show them the presentation. And whenever I'm presenting, very simple nowadays, I don't do much talking. I'll send in the WhatsApp the presentation, everything. I said, you go through everything. Then when we meet, you ask me question. When I go there, first thing, I will cut the sachet and put it under the tongue. That's all. And that is how I make my presentation simple, guys. I don't talk a lot when I'm presenting. I talk a lot when I'm presenting. I don't talk a lot one-to-one presenting. I will talk a lot when I'm training and coaching like this. But when I'm presenting, I let them ask me question, and then I only talk to them when they want. How do I get leaders? I listen, I listen. I told my son, my business is very simple. When I go and call a guy for breakfast, if I like the guy, I might even have lunch with him. If I like the guy still, I might even have coffee with him. If I like the guy more, I like to have a dinner with him. I don't mind spending the whole day with him. I just need one person like that on the left, one person like that on the right. So that is how the second formula I have. Upon first formula is studied right. Second formula is choose the right. You want to go big in this business, is the people you choose. Can you imagine if you have one side Dr. Maha, another side you have Nathan, you are in a system, very powerful system. So you need to attract like that two people. For you to attract the two people, you have to start with a platinum package. For you to feel good, for you to know this is a very powerful business, then you visualize attracting two such giants on the left and right. Then do your presentation. If you are one, please get this book called 1 Minute Manager. Upon you can write 1 minute manager, 1 minute salesman. Take just take 1 to 2 minutes, visualize what you want, and then do your talk. Okay? If you want a leader, then visualize that I want a leader from this presentation. I never go to sell products, guys. That's not my job. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm a wellness doctor taking care of my own wellness. So I'm not here to sell. I got Dr. P.S. Raj to do that. Our medical doctor, our medical director do that. Okay? So don't sell products, sell idea, sell system. So number one, study it right with the platinum package. Number two, choose the right. And choose the right, you do your profiling. How do you do profiling, guys? The number one candidate for this system number one candidate, I tell you all, is engineers. Whenever I meet engineers, I get excited. They ask me, how come you're excited? He say, my kind of business, the number one candidate is engineer. Why? I say, this is a blueprint. I give you the blueprint. Then you study the blueprint. Then you know what to do. And if you look at all the top networkers, they are mostly engineers. So if you have friends among you engineers, put them priority, number one. Number two is teachers. Why teachers? Whether they talk to our children, whether they talk to adult, they have to do a talking. And this is a talking business. If they love to talk, then they are number two. So there are categories of people who you can pick from this. Number three, people who want to do this business seriously, who have a reason to do that. There are people come with the three reasons only. Either they have a dream that they want to achieve. Like myself, in 2017, I wanted to achieve a crown ambassador. My dream was set in which was 22. I was 22 when I set the dream. When I came back second time around to do this business, I was already almost 55 or maybe 56. Then when I'm 60, I hit the game. I became a crown ambassador. That was my dream at 22. So some of them might want to have a dream. Some of them got demands. The children need to go to university. Maybe the mother is sick, father is sick. Maybe they need to get a house. That is demand. Or maybe they have to settle a loan. That's demands, guys. So either a dream to achieve or demand to fulfill. Third one is what? A deeds, D-E-E-D, upon. They want to do charity. They want to help people. They want to help poor people. Now, at this juncture, at 63, when I get up in the morning, I don't have to worry much about funds, money, and all that. So I'm taking this as a deed to help the Malaysians, our children. I call it Project Anna, Children Project. Most of our children are suffering now. Whether Chinese children or Indian children or Malay children, a child is a child. Whether Christian child or Hindu child or Muslim child, for me, doesn't care. A child is a child shouldn't suffer. There was right in front of me and my wife, one guy, 20 years old, fell from the motorbike and almost was run over by my car and many other cars. And then I quickly went and picked him up because it was drizzling and all his products were scattered away. He was running as what we call as Lala Mufia. He was a runner running. Today, we got so many of those runners, guys. They are only paid about three ringgit for per product and all that, or per time they do the shipment. And then when the guy skidded, almost banged the other car in front of me, driven by a Malay lady, and we both stopped and went to help him, a Malay young boy. And then I spoke to him in Malay. I said, Ade, what happened to you? Why are you rushing like this? He said, no, sir, I have to go and deliver the product. It's a pharmaceutical company products. And products were all scattered. Then his leg was injured slightly. Then I carried him up, put him to a side, got all the products sent. Then you know what he told me? It actually shocked me. He said, not my fault, sir, my motorbike's fault. Why? The motorbike was bald. There was not even one single thread on that. A guy was running at 20 years old, no EPF, Provident Fund, no SOXO. That means if anything happens to him, that the family is not going to get anything. If I always tell in insurance, when I was selling insurance, when you die, nobody has got problem. Only whether you want to give them money or not. But when you become disabled, everybody is in problem. So from the time I am born until I'm dead, I have to be independent. From the time I'm born until 21, my parents were taking care of me. I was dependent on my parents. From 21 onwards, they must be dependent on me. But if I become disabled, then I become dependent on them again. I shouldn't be dependent on them. When I saw that boy like that, it hurt me, guys. Then I told, what's the point of taking care of people in the world when our own children are suffering here? So that's why now I'm doing it seriously as a deed to help the children of Malaysia. And if you have a deed like that, then either a dream that you want to achieve or a desire you want to fulfill or a demand that you want to take care of your own children's success, your wife's goals and all that, or car, whatever, or the deed for the public. And Stephen Covey said, make your decision what you want to do this for. You want to do for name and fame, go for that. If you want to do for your own family, go for that. If you want to do for helping people in the deed, go for that. It's only three things upon you write for me: to be, to do, or to have. I want to be somebody. I want to do something. I want to have something. These are only three things you can do, guys. And once you already set that, once that is set in your heart, then your heart will know what to do for you. And that is why in the scriptures they say, as a man thinketh in his heart. They didn't say hate, heart. So your heart must work, and the heart will attract two people, just two people. And the moment you find the two, forget about your dream, forget about your demand, forget about everything, only think about what they want and help them to get that. And that's why Zig Ziglar said, you can get anything in life you want if you help enough other people get what they want. If I help Apple on the left to get what he wants, if I have Becky on the left, right to get what she wants, automatically the universe will give me what I want. This is the only business I have to help two to get one. In insurance, I override. If Upon is my downline, he has been my downline for 30 years. Whatever dollar he makes, I override on him. That means his dollar, the company is already set for me, certain amount, I override on him. I'm riding him as a horse. In network marketing, we don't do that. I have to make another dollar to earn another dollar. Always remember that. So people tell you, oh, this business, people use people. No, guys, we don't use anybody. You have to use yourself for yourself, by yourself. Are y'all with me? Okay? So start it right. And then once you start it right, the universe will know what to do for you. The universe will know what to do for you. Okay? Next, what do you do? Next, you have to now spend time at least doing 1-to-1 presentation, 1 to 10 or 1 to 20. 1-to-1 is I spend with leaders. If the guy is a serious leader, I don't mind talking to him. Whenever I go and see Nathan, today Nathan's birthday, he said, sir, don't put anywhere birthday. So I did a trick for him. But I always value people who like that, and I will treat them very seriously. I will travel down to Singapore to help Leela because she's serious. I went down to see Joe in Singapore because they are serious. So whenever they are committed, I will support them and work with them, provided they ask me. But I will not go there and help them because I want to make money from them. That's not my style. When they call me, I answer. When they don't call me, I won't disturb them. You can ask Nathan, you can ask my leaders. Because I don't work to get business from them. I work to get business for themselves, by themselves, for themselves. This is the game plan, guys. Very simple system. Don't get complex with that. The business is simple, people make it complex. Okay? So all you set yourself, visualize yourself, you want to do prayer, tell the universe, I'm not asking you many. I'm not asking you a Ferrari. I'm not asking you a Lamborghini. I'm not asking you a lady. I'm not asking you anything. Then what are you asking? Just two souls who really need this. Just send them to me, God. I want to help them. I want to serve them. Do you think God won't send? You're not asking car for you. You're not asking a house for you. You're not asking a spouse for you. You're asking someone to help. Definitely God will help you. Then there Upon will be praying, or Upon's friend will be praying, or Utuba will be praying, or somebody down there will be praying, God, please send me someone to help me. That's where we connect with those hearts, guys. Someone somewhere out there will help you to get what you want. Go and read this book by Robert Schuller, Tough Times Never Last, but Tough People Do. And he said in the book, when you want something bad enough, when you want something bad enough, there'll be someone somewhere out there to help you to get to get what you want. The question is how bad you want what you want. Many of us, we don't have a crystal clear what we want. So, guys, before I end, number one, start it right with the right package. Number two, do your own search and research about the company. We have got a very good personality in the form of Mr. Harry. As far as the company is concerned, he takes care of the company well. Whether he takes care of you or not, that's not your problem, not my problem. He takes care of the company. That's all important. And then for them, we already sent people like in Singapore to support him in Singapore, India people to support in India. We already have other countries helping him. So the company is spreading now its wings. So the company is powerful. So the personality in the company is okay. Number two, the company product I already covered for you, excellent. The company system, you do, you get, you don't do, you don't get anything. You can be sleeping with, I got a leader who came down from US, and then he traveled with me. He was a top recruiter in the US. They sent him to me, and then he was traveling with me, and then he went back and told I slept with my coach also. And in fact, he was my sponsor, upline sponsor. but I coached him how to sponsor people, how to talk to people. And when we were in Johor Bahru, there was only a bed for two people to sleep on one bed. We didn't have a separate bed. So he kept on telling that I slept with my coach. You can sleep with the founder, you can do anything with the founder, but the founder is not going to give you one single bit more or less. You do, you get, you don't do, you don't get. That's all. So what are you doing? That's when I get up in the morning, what am I doing? Don't waste time, wasting time, guys. Can you all write this for me upon? I will do the most productive thing at any given moment of now. I will do the most productive thing at any given moment of now. That is what keeps me going. And I wrote that all around my room when I was 22 years old. I was 22 years old. I wrote all that around my room, that one word. I will do the most productive thing at any given moment of now. That's why you see Dr. Maha, he doesn't waste his time. So do that. And then do your presentation at least to 3 people every day by first asking them the question, have you heard of Dynamics? If you Facebook, 3 people, 5 people, 1 to 1 3. Why 1 to 1 3? Today, traveling time takes a lot of time. Traffic jam takes a lot of time. So one breakfast appointment, one lunch appointment, one dinner appointment. Until you get a team. Until you get a team. Either Facebook 5 or 1 to 1 3. That's all. And the first 30 days, you only do that. Then what do I do the next 60 days, 30 days, Dr. Maha? Work with a team of people and teach them what you did in the first 30 days. And first 30 days, your job is to earn the 3,000 USD. Some of my leaders will not achieve the 3,000 USD, but I always tell them, how people ask me, I'm already 1 year, I've not achieved. Tell them, I joined 1 year, but I only made a decision today. From the day I made a decision, it took me only 30 days. It doesn't matter how long you're in the business, guys. I always tell people, it's not how long you're in the business that matters, how much of the business is inside you. Many of you can be diners from the day it started, but you never allowed the business to go inside you. Why? You have not opened your heart to it yet. You can be married to your wife for 30 years, 35 years. Why people get divorced halfway and all that? They never allowed the wife to go into their heart. And the wife never allowed the husband to go into their heart. That's all. So as a man thinker in his heart means, I allow the business to go inside my heart. How do I do that? Ikigai. Ikigai in Tamil means Sita. In Sanskrit means Sita. I sit and think of something very big, infinite. That's what Sita. And if you put an L, I fall in love means we call Sital. Sital. Okay, when I want something very big, it's called Sita. When I fall in love, it's called Sital. Apon, can you write for me? Ikigai in Tamil and in Sanskrit means S-I-T-A, Sita. See something big, S-E-E-T-A or S-I-T-A. Or you put L, I fall in love means it's called Sital. Okay, that's what Ikigai means. Then once I already set my mind to that, I become Rama. Rama Rama. Rama means every moment, every second, I only think about the flower. I think about the flower. I think about the flower. So when I see the flower get excited with me. I get excited with the flower. That's what Rama Sita means. It's not some kind of god somewhere or some kind of other. It's a concept created by the ancient time. They had some personality for that. Like Hercules is a personality for weight management. Okay, if we talk about Aero, William Tell. So like that, we had Sita for a personality for what you want in life. And I constantly remember that, and then it becomes my Sital. So begin with the end in mind means what you want at the end of the game. So I'm so happy and excited. You write this down 3 times in the morning. 3 times in the morning. This is Tesla's way. And I teach people that. That's why my car number is BQR3690. Big request. Ask something, means something big. I'm so happy and excited that I am earning 1 million USD by 31st December 2030. 5 years from now, not tomorrow, not end of this year, 5 years from now. Ask something big and write it down 3 times in the morning. The magic is in thinking big, guys. So 3 times in the morning, you write, you visualize. 6 times in the afternoon, you write, you visualize. 9 times at night, you write, you visualize. Once you do that, your entire cells will pick up your vibration, your reverberation, and then you become a powerful energy. And that's why you become a magnetic force. And that's how law of attraction works. This was taught to me and my wife, Bakyam, on 9th November 1990 by Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor, through his book called You're Born Rich, through his cassettes called Born Rich, through his videos called Born Rich. Upon you can write to them, you're born rich, and then they can go to YouTube. There is a special video now, remastered, and then you guys can get up in the morning, watch it for 15 minutes every day, so that it goes into your system. Upon can share in the group. Go to YouTube, look for your born rich remastered, share that. And that is what I used to share with my insurance team of 9 people. And then I made my millions within a short period of time. And that's the same thing I'm teaching you all now. 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times at night. I'm so happy and excited that I'm a Dynas icon earning 1 million USD like Ferrari by 31st December 2020, 2030. Now it's 2025, 2030. Why so long, Dr. Maha? Because your mind cannot accept you earning that kind of money today or yesterday. But 5 years from now, it's so far away. What? And once you put that far away, your mind becomes very calm and relaxed and composed. Calm, relax, and composed. And once in that state, you do that 3 times in the morning, 6 times, it goes into your system. That is how you fall in love with what you want. That is how Dr. Maha fell in love with insurance. No, sorry, he fell in love with income tax. He fell in love with insurance. He fell in love with public speaking. He fell in love with the guru work. He fell in love with his wife. Fell in love with football. Fell in love with everything. I always focus on what I want. I get it. So anything you focus will increase. If you focus too much of prosperity, then you will become prosperous. If you focus too much of poverty, you will become always a poverty person. So focus prosperity, guys. Don't waste time talking what you don't want. If you don't want, don't talk about it. Always talk what you want and make sure you get it. And write down that seriously. Okay, guys, I won't take much time of your time. Time is very precious. When I'm serious, I'm conscious of time. When I'm not serious, I play with the time. So I'm very serious now. And upon how long have I spent here now with you all?
I think 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours.
1.5 hours is good enough for your, because a human body can only sit on a table, sit on a chair for 15 minutes. Human body. Human mind, 45 minutes. 1.5 hours means you have gone like watching a movie now. I don't want to take a serial. I don't want to go further. If you are questions, please ask me on what I shared. What I shared, rundown for you. I shared about the power of Dynas DGWC global system as a franchise system. I shared with you the power of why you should start it big in a platinum package. I studied with you why the products are very powerful. I shared with you about Rosetta. I shared with you about urbanism. I shared with you about AceGuard. Now I talk about the coffee. The coffee is one of the best. I've given to so many people the coffee. Everybody came back to me. They said it's a fantastic coffee. Even diabetic people can drink the coffee because of monk fruit. Then libido. If you can get up in the morning, if you can stand together with the guy, good for you. You are healthy. That's why Dr. P.S. Raj will tell. Whenever Dr. P.S. Raj speaks, I like that part when he tells, if you can get up in the morning together with the guy, that means you are healthy. Doesn't matter your age. So if we cannot get the guy get up, then we have the libido part. He will do what you need to do, and we have Ace Brew for that also, but triple. So guys, a coffee a day will keep your cells very, very powerful. Okay. Now, all these products are designed for one thing and one thing only. It is a product that given to Mr. Founder, Mr. Harry, by a 14th century, 14th century, 14th century saint by the name of Dineshwara. Go and Google him or go and ask ChatGPT who's Dineshwara. He's a 14th century saint from India, and he's from Marathi, where Rajinikanth was born, a Marathi guy. And then he was thinking, why must they always write everything in Sanskrit? Why can't they write in Marathi? He wrote in Marathi Bhagavad Gita, focusing on breath, human breath. And that idea must be floating in the air. And ChatGPT picked up and gave whoever named this company Dineswara. Dines. The word D-Y-N means heaven. Ace means almighty cosmic energy. Dhyana means meditation. So when you take the product, when I'm talking to you, I'm in state of meditation, guys. So the product will help you to do that. Once you're in state of meditation, that's why you can go on quantum leap speed. January started, we're already now going to April. So fast, 1 quarter finished. What have you done? So speed will only come when you take care of your breath very well. All our products are focusing on the breath to make you an ace. So you want peace? Upon you write for me. You look at the word ace, you put in front of PE, power energized by almighty cosmic energy. That's what peace. So almighty cosmic energy is you, within you, by you, for you. And all our products can help you to do that. And then you teach two people how to take care of themselves. They teach two people, you get a system set for you. That's all, guys. No other game plan here. After that, every now Upon is doing every Monday English meeting. Invite people there. We will take care for you. Now Mr. Nathan is going to start the Tamil one. Invite people Tamil. We take care of you. Malay is already going for Indonesia and Malaysia. You'll bring in people. So you stay at home, bring people. What's so big deal, guys? Simple business, ample income. So upon now, you can ask people if you have any question, can ask me before I end the session.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Maha. Anybody want to ask Dr. Maha any questions regarding what he shared? Okay,
They can
please.
put up their hands now. Now's the time to put up their hands. Okay. Then I can answer that. Otherwise, I'll wrap it up and then we can end the session.
Any volunteer? Anyone to ask to clarify whatever Dr. Maha have shared? Now is the time for us to clarify something that you may not understand fully, right?
If you all have understood fully, then you say, I do. Then I know
Yes.
everybody has understood. Can you all do that? Okay, Aja ask me a question as I understood. And then I want one person to wrap it up for me. Who's not spoken? Harun, upon. I'll make Harun a co-host. Harun is a person looking from outside in. Okay, Mr. Harun, you called me and said, can I work for SLWC Global System? I said, no. Can I work for Superlife? I said, no. Then I said, now we call it DGWC Global System. Arun is from Kenya. Okay, Arun, you can wrap up what you heard. Some pointers from you, Arun. Are you there, Arun? You
Yes,
can
the
unmute.
floor is yours, Harun.
If Arun is nearby the thing. Otherwise, is this Bongi from South Africa? Bongi, you can share. I see you coming in and maybe your line is saying, Bongi, are you there? If they're shy to do that, then we'll get Betty to wrap it up first. Okay, Betty, over to you. Just give me point form, just so that other people will also know that. Okay, go ahead, Betty.
Network is bad, Bogi. Yeah.
Oh, Bongi, yeah, I know the network is bad. She's going in and out. Okay. Adisuda said the network is quite bad. Betty, you go ahead.
Yeah, Mama Betty, Mama Europe.
Mama Hero.
Oh yeah, okay, now I can reach now.
Wrap it up.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Maha. What can I say? I always say, angels in human. You know, you're giving us, the best way to go about our business. We should not think that the person above me is taking more. In this network marketing, we are all equal. The fact is that I have to always be there for my downlines. If they want anything, I should be ready because I have to board them, like we said. And then I have to be sure that anytime anybody in my line or in my team need anything, and even if I don't know anything about it, I have to go to my app line because we're all here to learn and unlearn. And then I have to start it right. I have to have the end in mind, and I have to have my 396, what 369, what I have to, because the more you say it, the more the mind gets to it, and then you have to visualize that what I'm saying, it can be possible. So I have to really take what you have told us really, really serious, because if I started right, and I have my 369, 369, right? And then I have my vision, and I started right with the end in mind. I have to go on, talk to people, because network marketing is what? It's talking. So I can't just, okay, I'll keep quiet, and then I'll get the people. Anybody I see, I have to share. I have to use the product, tell my testimony, and then share it. Thank you so much, Dr. Maha, for giving such opportunity. And thank you so much for, look at the time at your place, very late, but you're always there for us and a point too. Thank you so much. God bless. Thank you. Well, how can I say? We are there with confidence. Thank you so much, Dr. Maha. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mama Betty. Thank you. Dr. Maha, anybody else?
Upon
Otherwise,
before I go, what I will do, I'm
yeah.
going to share a PowerPoint that I will share with the group after you share with them.
All right.
This
Okay.
PowerPoint they can use for presentation.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
I won't take time on that. I'll just quickly run through what is the presentation PowerPoint about. This is from my phone because that will be easier. Okay, and they can
Yeah.
use this for presentation.
Yeah. Do send to the group. Yeah.
But now I'll
Okay.
share here now. Let me just give me a minute. I'm trying to make myself in the center now. Okay. See, guys, whatever you do, you must have. Some people like to see visual. Some people like to hear auditory. Some people like to touch and feel. So according to the nature, you must do your presentation, and you must find out what kind of person they are. Always be parent to parent. Don't treat them as a child. Treat them always like a parent, even a child. So that is what soul to soul means. I talk to their heart, they are listening from their heart. Okay. Now, very quickly, I share with you the PowerPoint that I will use if I want to do a presentation. Not the general PowerPoint that Upon uses, but this is giving them ideas what our system is all about. Okay. And very quick one. You can even send to them, ask them to go through. They got any question they can ask you. That way, you save a lot of time talking, a lot of time where the system will talk for you. Like I like what Coach Adi always does. He's already got everything for us. We just have to present to them. Okay. Upon you must tell me whether you can see this thing. Okay. Let me now go to my files. See everything now you can keep in your phone. Okay. Even if your system let you down, you have the phone here. Upon, can you see this?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So you see, guys, this is the PDF I have. First, you must have quantum leap speed. Everybody wants to do things fast. So you tell them, I got something for you where you can get speed, quantum leap. That means 10 times faster. Online global networking business opportunity using AI technology. A business of your own from the comfort of your power phone. Sorry, a business of your own from the comfort of your phone. These are the power phrases you use when you present. Then another one is Dynas Global Alchemy from Inside Out. How alchemy? I use the product for self-discovery, for energy healing, for limiting belief shifts, energetic alignments, and then guided inner journeys. Many people are limited by their own self. AL means the, CH means change, EMI means energy on within myself. That's what alchemy means. I changed. AL is a Arabic word, the. So the change within myself is what alchemy means. Now, I use that by taking care of the song of myself. My cells are singing good song, then I don't have to worry about having cancer, diabetic, and all that. My songs are not coming well from myself, then I will be in trouble. So we need to understand self to understand the human body. We need we need them to understand medicine. But most essentially, we need the story of the self to tell the story of life in ourselves. So I do this kind of presentation and then road to self mastery. What is road to self mastery? We are on a journey of self mastery to be independent, to grow, to learn, advance in life, the very best we can, no matter what level in life we may be now. The best way to be is the best collaboration of souls for celebration of life. Together we can global alliance for self-reliance. So today we cannot be saying that, oh, you take care of yourself, I take care of myself. You take care of yourself, yes, but let's do it together. And this is what prevailed in the world before the 1500, before the Western world came. We call it share economy. So you got to train your mind to be stronger than your emotions, or else you will lose yourself every time. Today, people are run by the emotion guys. Number one, Malaysia now highest among the suicide is actually the business people and mostly the Chinese oriented people. Why? Because they are mostly in business. After pandemic, a lot of them are having issues, and that are having. Second is foreigners. Third becomes Indian. Normally Indians will be number one because they cannot handle our emotion. But now Indians are going to different because we got too many things, the songs la, this la, that, everything is coming. So spiritual intelligence very important, IQ intelligence very important. All this can be taken care if you take Rosenta every day. Now, for DGWC Global is the four quadrants cash flow. That if I'm an employee, I'm limited in a job, but if I'm a business, then I'm leveraging the business to do for me. Okay, self-employed is also limited. Investment, you only when you have money you can do investment. But we are giving you a business and making a business owner where you can leverage on this. You can go through all these slides very easy. So I call it Garuda Source Aces United because when we were in Bali, I used these slides. Life is a magical game to one who thinks big, a problematic one who thinks small. A magic is thinking big. So when you think big, you attract two people who think big. Kala means time. Kali is time clicking. So every day your time is running whether you are ready or not. So if you want the time to work for you, then you must tell the time that I am ready, I am a child, I want to be a Bali in my life. Then the energy will stop like a dog for you to serve you. That is what John Wick's concept is all about. Okay. Now collaboration of souls for life. We breathe in what plants and trees breathe out, and then they breathe in what we breathe out. So all life is interconnected, guys. We are connected with the trees are connected with us, we are also connected to each other. So I always believe in this. That's why I always value the company staffs a lot. Without the staffs, we are not there. They are very important for us. All these guys from Bruce to Charlotte, they are maybe a small group of people, but they are very important for us. I respect them, I value them. Just like that, I value even the founder and all. My focus is wellness, emotional wellness, intellectual wellness, social wellness, spiritual wellness, environmental wellness, physical wellness, occupational wellness. So, dynamic wellness, balanced living. Alchemy is the root, and as it is the transformation of the self. Okay, so let your dreams be your wings. So I use this thing in Bali where your both your left and right is balanced, guys. Very important. And that's why you can see Garuda Source Aces United. We are working as United Souls. Whether you're from Kenya like Leah, whether you're from East Malaysia, okay, or whether you are from Malaysia, doesn't really matter for us. Okay, this is Nathan. Today is his birthday. Okay, and then Indran, and this is a coach we brought in to coach us. Okay, and then this is Pokadi. So all of us work together. This Gayatri, she just got married. Okay, and behind them is the Iron Lady. So we are setting the pace now. This is our India team. Okay, getting Indians together is very big headache for us. But some or other we are working out that to make them come together with us also. Okay, we Malaysians are always together. We Indonesians are always together, and others want to come together. They have to work like us. Okay, Garuda Sauce Aces United. So how to be a millionaire? Very simple, through online global networking. Be alone, but work with a team. Okay. Next week, I'll go through all this seriously, one by one for you, and how to make a pipeline income from your home. Every drop of money that comes from every home from the world makes a big money for you. And you leverage on your knowledge, your money, and your time. And within 5 years, you can get your financial freedom, guys. That's what I did. 2017, I started. By 2022, I already got my financial freedom. Failure means nothing at all if success comes eventually. Failure means nothing at all if success comes eventually. And that's a thought that should cheer you up and keep you on keeping on when the going seems hard. Keep going each week, each month, you're improving. One day soon, you will find a way to do the thing that today looks impossible. This is Frank Badger. Okay. So that's how we won the game. And that's what we are teaching you guys. We are not guys who are trying to do theory. We are teaching you the practical way because we have done it before. Okay. Upon, what's the time now? Have I wrapped it up within 2 hours? Mr. Upon?
Yes,
What's
10
it?
minutes to 2 hours.
Okay, 10 minutes to 2 hours, guys. 2 hours, you cannot spend your time to listen to me, then don't waste your time bringing two people for your business, guys. If you can't spend 2 hours with me, don't waste your time talking about for two people because the universe won't send you. Okay, because you are not serious, the universe won't be serious with you. So I will be doing this session again, follow-up session, maybe once a month. Let's rock, let's work together. I charge companies a lot for this, but for you all nothing because I want children to be happy. That's my goal, that's my dream. Project Anna is on. Over to you, Upon. Wrap it up.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Maha. I thank you very much for everybody who's here at this moment. We enjoyed the session. Then Dr. Maha has mentioned that from the book, from this book, tough time doesn't last, tough people do. He mentioned that Robert Schuller was saying, if you want something bad enough, will be somebody somewhere out there going to help you achieve your goals. But the question is how bad you want what you want. All right. And one more book by this guy is Failure First. Success is never ending. Failure is never final. So if we may have failed earlier, but doesn't matter, we move forward and do what we want. Okay. As I bring this session to a landing, I would like to say this. I shall pass this life but once. Therefore, any good I can do or any kindness I can show to any human being, let me do it now. Let me not differ nor neglect it, for I shall pass this life again. And ladies and gentlemen, go back to your goal. What's your goal? Want to achieve? Use 369, as mentioned by Dr. Maha. That's the formula. All right. With that, thank you very much for being here with me, with us, with Dr. Maha. I love all of you. Thank you very much and take charge. Not take care, but take charge. All right. Those who take care never go anywhere, but those who take charge will move forward. All right. Thank you very much. I love all of you once again. Thank you. And let's come together and say this powerful word. Deal with confidence, dynasty global. Let's
Upon
unmute.
upload the video ASAP, yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All
All
right.
right.
Okay.
Dynasty
Wait,
global.
let me unmute them, all of them. Wait, let me
Okay.
unmute. Wait, let me unmute them. Okay, you guys can unmute.
Good night.
Deal
Dynasty
with confidence,
global.
guys. Deal with confidence.
Deal with
Deal with
confidence.
confidence,
Dynasty
okay?
global.
Deal with
Deal
confidence,
with
okay?
confidence.
All the best.
Deal with
Let's
confidence.
rock.
Good night,
Dynasty
everyone.
Good night. Good night.
global. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Laila
That
Top.
was
Good
great.
night.
That was
Good night.
awesome. Thank you.